Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Tuesday today, August 2nd, and my show has been canceled. And my show on Thursday has been canceled. Everywhere is in outbreak right now. COVID outbreak. I was talking to the young lady at the facility this morning, and we kind of played around with the idea that because the temperatures are so hot outside, none of the residents are actually heading out. They're all kind of just staying inside, which is very reminiscent of what will happen in the fall when everybody is presuming that certain numbers will spike again. It's already happening. So yeah, so here I am talking to you. No show today, no show Thursday. Have rebooked them, but I think it's going to be a running issue from now on, really, because September, October, they're already concerned about what's going to happen worldwide, let alone North America. So it just is what it is. So anyway, nice to see you. I got up early. Well, I didn't get up that early. I went to the gym. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's get the bag over with. So I'm going to finish up our Valentino trivia portion today, and I saved it because I have a Valentino bag. Now, it's not Mauricio Valentino, it's Fortuna Valentino, his daughter. So this is the bag. It's very Y2K, late 90s, early 2000s, those little shoulder bags, which are very much back in style now. And it's very kind of rock stud like. You know, they're Valentino rock stud shoes. I think it's Valentino, is it? Or it might be YSL is the rock stud. Anyway, they've all got their own version of the same thing. And this is, or even Stella McCartney with the chains. But it's a cute little bag. It's like a mock croc kind of, it's not patent. It's got a shine to it. It's just a great little bag. Look at the size of the foam pouch. And you're not going to probably be able to see it because it's black on black. But there's your Fortuna Valentino banner or tag or stamp, whatever you want to call it. There's one little zipper pocket, and then that crazy little thing, which maybe you'll get a lipstick in or something like that. It does zipper across the top with an F on the zipper for Fortuna. It's just a nice little bag. I mean, it screams vintage. In my mind, it does. This is just what kind of puts it in a vintage category. From across the road, you know, if you're going to wear vintage, wear something that you recognize as vintage. I think it's just great. So I'm doing a little experiment today that I've been trying to do for the last week or so, and I keep forgetting because my routine is my routine. So I'm doing the video first, and then I will list. So Pies seems to think that might be a better system, and who knows, I'll give it a go. And there we go. So that is today's bag. So what's going on? Well, I've got a free day, and I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I've already started to compress, maybe that's not the right word, but some of my shelving units in my stock room are not as full as they were, because I used to have 400 listings on Etsy. I think I have 230 now. Just not buying the same volume. I'm not selling the same volume, and financially, I just can't do it. But I do have a lot of stuff around the house, which I'm trying to use up. I don't know how easily saleable some of it is. Some of it's like 50s and 60s travel accessories and things. But we'll try. We'll see. And my .com is, you know, still kind of bubbling away there. I'm toying with doing sales on Facebook. There's a lady I follow called, I think I've mentioned it before, A Day in My Closet. And she does live sales once a week. Now, I don't like the whole live thing. I just think it's a pain in the ass when you're looking at comments that are coming in. It's boring for the people who are watching it. And if you're watching it at a later date, it's really boring because it's not even happening in real time. So my plan is to maybe just, you know, do a video and then upload it. And then you can go over to my .com, and if there's anything there you like, have at her. So just trying to, I really think this show, this facility shutdown situation is just going to get worse. And to be honest, I really hadn't intended to go back into doing shows. So it's always changing. Always, excuse me while I adjust my undergarments. It's always changing. So at least the online, it's available 24/7 for whoever, whenever they want to view. And it just, my head's not in the game. I will be very honest. The creative process for this little business of mine has kind of hit a pious wall. And it's nobody's fault. It's my own fault. I'm getting very absorbed by what's going on in my life right now. And I'm grateful that my Etsy is still ticking along. My .com hasn't really hit yet, but I really haven't been doing much about it. So I need to, it's so hard though. I can't concentrate. I'm daydreaming all the time, which I kind of do anyway, but now it's just even worse. But I will do my best. And I got a weed, and I know, to have those problems, right? I know some of you out there are probably dealing with things way, way more significant than this. But, hey, this is what's going on in my little world. Tuesday, it's senior day at Value Village, which sometimes I get away with it. I don't abuse it if they presume I'm a senior. I mean, when you've got your mask on, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I look like a senior. But some of these young kids, they don't even look at you. They're just so used to hitting the senior button, because Tuesdays at Value Village in Ontario, Canada, I would expect, I think it's national, is insane, because these seniors are ruthless, absolutely ruthless. So last night we didn't get to sit in the driveway very much because it poured with rain, and like it poured. We did get a little bit of time out there, and then yeah, we sat inside a little bit. I made dinner. I had the biggest Caesar salad you've ever seen in your life. I made more because I thought Pius was going to have some, and then he didn't, so I just ate it. And I mean, it's a bowl of lettuce at the end of the day, but it was still a lot. It was still a lot. And I've had my toast already this morning because I thought I was going to Milton to a show, and sometimes you can get a cup of tea and a cookie or something, and sometimes you can't. So rather than be distracted and hungry, or is it hangry? Is that what they call it? I was going to make sure that didn't happen, but now, so I don't know. I could go to the beach. I could just sit on my deck. I should really go to the storage unit and get some stuff, some new stuff from my .com. There's all kinds of things I could do today, so we'll just see what I get up to. Weather report, Leather Bag Lady weather report. It has cooled down quite a bit today. It was cool, and it's breezy. It's quite breezy, so I'm watching the weeds. That's how bad they are. I'm watching the weeds blow around in the wind. And it's cloudy. Yeah, but it's a beautiful day nonetheless. Beautiful day. When I was coming down the link, which is Pius lives on the mountain in Hamilton, which it's an upper and lower kind of residential setup here in Hamilton, and we just call it the mountain. When I was coming down to get back to my place or go to the gym this morning, you could see Toronto over Lake Ontario, and it was sun, like the sun was lighting it right up. It really looked cool. There's some really nice shots, like Pius, because sometimes he gets to his workplace so early in the morning. The sunrise comes up over the Hamilton Bay, And he's gotten a couple of amazing pictures, one of which I would like to get put on a canvas, but I don't really have any wall space left. But I'll find some somewhere, you better believe it. So let's get to our Valentino trivia, just because we are listing a Valentino bag today. So in the mid-60s, Valentino was the choice for the world's best dressed, including Jackie O or Jackie Kennedy, whichever. Headquarters are in Rome, and the Valentino international debut took place in 1962 in Florence. Now, Valentino's father, Fortuna's grandfather, was a shoemaker, and he made shoes for the rich and famous. So it was just kind of a progression from there. Known for his wedding dresses, Fortuna has been in the family business since 1980 and started her own collection in 1994. Now, she apprenticed with Lagerfeld, with a bunch of them. Not Valentino. Who's the other one? Armani. Some real names. So she kind of cut her teeth with the best of the best. I guess when you've got a surname Valentino, it's not hard to get in, right? So anyway, so today's bag is a Valentino, even if it is not directly, it's Fortuna, who is Valentino's daughter. But how cool is that? I picked it up from a lady off of Marketplace, and I noticed it was Valentino, which was, I'm like, okay, cool. And then our history piece is Valentino. So we're done with Valentino. We're done with all my history pieces, so I'm going to have to figure something else out for you. And that is that. So for today, I will say cheerio, ta-ta, as we say in old Blighty or UK, whatever. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.